Kyle here for Idjnow. We're hanging out here at the Otus booth at the Namm show 2010. I'm hanging with Salevi. Salevi, what's going on, man? You got a cool product here. It's a new media controller. It's a new MIDI mappable controller. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, sure. So this is Otus dual deck controller. It is IKEA's company, has been around for a long, long time. We were one of the first companies to ever come out with digital MIDI controllers back in early 2000. And yeah, this is our new professional model for professional DJs, and it's dual deck, which means you can control two decks of with one controller. There's a multi-channel sound card inside. The reason being, I mean, if you're a club DJ, you get into a club, you can just directly plug this into a club mixer. You just take free channel on the mixer and just directly plug it in. Takes 2 minutes to get started. Even with the guy playing on other decks, you can just put it on a free channel. Fits on top of a Technics turntable, for example, so you have room in a DJ booth. Very easy. You can combine it with like other CD players or vinyl if you want to use those, and just use these for your like digital tracks. Works with any MIDI mappable software. We have presets and default settings for almost all the DJ software out there. We're right here. We're now showing with the Tractor. Like I said, it's all you can make it work whichever way you like, but we give you a preset. But depending on your style of DJing, you can configure everything here. So you might want to get started one way and suddenly you notice, okay, I don't need that, I want this to be here, so you can just fix everything. And when we started the design process, we didn't just look at the CD players, we looked at the software. So we wanted to, I mean, there are certain ways of controlling software better than it would be in a CD player layout. So for example, the browsing here, we just did a two-handed browser here. It's very difficult with the one just a single knob to go through with tons of tracks you have there. And the whole idea is that you wouldn't have to touch your laptop, you have everything you need here. So you have a mouse pad, of course, if you want to, you can use that as an XY pad for effects. And one thing we did is, we call it a future-proof ideology, which means that whatever happens with the software in the future, you get cool new effects, you get cool new stuff. You can immediately make this work with all that new stuff, so you're not stuck with what you have now. So if something new comes up with the software, we provide you with support how to do it, and you can just immediately get it to work. So that's a strong part of the ideology, how we planned it.
Very cool. What do we have going on? What are these here over here? These type of buttons on the side?
These are now used for loops, so you can set different loop lengths. And on this mapping, we have these as, for example, for cue points. And on the second layer, we have effects on and off. I mean, if in your DJing you don't use cue points, you can just flip that around. So then you will have the effects on and off here.
Gotcha. Now, this is one controller. Do you need two controllers to control the program, or can you do everything from this one controller?
You can do everything here. You can control two decks in a single controller. So now I changed to another deck here. So you could just simultaneously get two channels of audio out.
And how easy is it to control one deck and then flip it to the other deck?
It might take a little time to get used to, but actually it's very easy. And it changes color so you know which deck you're on.
What do you have to do to flip?
You just double tap here, or if you want to do something quickly, this is a shift. So if you just press it down, it's a shift. So it's also that you don't accidentally go to another deck, you have to double tap it. But it also works as an all-in-one controller, that's why it's a multi-channel sound card. So you can also put in your, if you're in a hotel room, you want to practice your set, or you're in a place without a mixer, you can just directly plug your headphones in here. So you can, and then you use, for example, in this setup here, we have a crossfader. We have a crossfader setup in here. So this is like an all-in-one setup, so you just directly have your headphones in here. So it's very versatile, whichever way you wanna use it.
So it seems like this type of player is really good for a traveling DJ, a club DJ, and that's one of the many uses of it. But like you said, if you're in a hotel room and you don't have a mixer but you want to practice your set, or if you're doing a club, you can put it right on top of a Technics, or you can put it right on top of a turntable and it fits in. Yeah,
and always when you go into a club, you know the equipment you have with you. You come prepared. I mean, it's you have everything there. So
all you need is this and your laptop, and you're good to go.
Yeah. then pretty much we have a bag here made by UDG, so you can fit everything there. So when you're traveling around, you can just fit that in there.
That's a good looking bag. Very cool. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it, Celevi. You're the man. You got a cool product here. For more information on the on this particular MIDI controller on the Otus, you can check out idjnow.com.
Scratch your itch. I DJ now.